Hello everyone and welcome to more mail. Mal, the first letter.
Springfield, Ohio.
I don't know why I was doing that in the first place. Also, as a side note, it's pretty exciting stuff. We only have 4 more mail videos remaining, which is pretty neat. Like after this one. So this one and then 4 more. Anyway. Bungalow 360. Bungalow 360. It's pictures of kitties. There we go. And it says Bungalow 360. And then they are...
Oh, I know who this is now.
Okay.
I should have known. Because the last name is on here, so I didn't want to say it. But,
Oh.
start reading and then you'll see.
Okay, which one should I start with?
That one.
Oh, it says a 1. It has a 1 on it. Stephen and Mal, we had a Better Cat postcard from a local bookstore, but I, Paul, foolishly lost it, and we're using some spare ones from Amy. Oh, this is Paul and Amy.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hi, Paul. Hi, Amy. We remember you saying that you didn't get any of the PAX East Cards Against Humanity packs, and we had some extras, so they're enclosed. We hope you'll get some good use out of them. Amy has a request for future Sagan and Kepler videos. Continued on next postcard. Okay, this is Amy. Hi, Amy. The 2-year-old I nanny is obsessed with looking at lolcats. One day when we ran out of new kitties, I showed him some of the Sagan and Kepler videos. He liked them somewhat, but wasn't into them that much as they were missing white text at the bottom. Not that he can read, but needs to know it's there. Would you consider making a video where there is text of anything in white along the bottom? It would make him so happy. Also, I shouldn't have written over the cat image to the left. I realize it is difficult to read. Sorry about that. I made lines, hope that helps. And then it says Paul again. Enjoy the cards, and I look forward to seeing you soon, either in South Carolina or at PAX. And then it says, from Paul and Amy. And then Paul has a little arrow, and it says, I don't need to rewrite my name. That was fantastic. So, thank you, Paul and Amy. And you can't really see the little, well, on this one you can. There's a little cat in a house there. And they sent us the PAX East 2013.
Pack A and Pack C.
Oh, that's awesome. We actually don't have, like, the official Cards Against Humanity thing, because we made our own. Mm-hmm. But we... Ever since we made our own, we've been like, man, we should really get the official
These are
set.
Video game related.
Oh, are they?
Uh-huh.
Oh, because of PAX.
Press down, down, left, right, B to unleash blank. I don't exactly know how I got the PAX plague, but I suspect it had something to do with blank.
Yeah, we've been talking about getting the official cards because the one we made just aren't as nice. Because whenever we were at PAX East, Lindsay
had the official cards.
Lindsay had the official ones. When you're playing with the real ones, it's like, oh.
This is nice.
These are nice.
Instead of our ones that are like this big and cardstock.
So we're probably going to be getting the actual cards soon so we can add these to them. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah,
I really appreciate
cool.
that. As far as making a cat video with text at the bottom, enjoy this. Hopefully that will suffice. That's something I threw together, but that should work. Anyway, Paul and Amy, thank you again. We're going to move on to the next letter, which is from...
Sam in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Dear Stephen and Mal, hello, my name is Sam and I am a big fan of yours. I've been watching Stephen Vlog and Stephen Plays for about 1.5 years. I found out about you by my friend George, which if you look at StephenMail 22, he also sent you a letter. I also have a lot of questions. My first one is, what gave you the idea of starting all these YouTube channels? Originally, way back in 2009, Stephen Vlog got started because I wanted a chance to first see if I could do it and actually keep a vlog every single day, but also for editing practice because I was in school to be an editor and I was like, hey, if I make videos every day, I'll have to edit them and that'll give me some practice.
You've gotten good.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's become a speed thing. I'm just like, do, and I can go a lot faster. My second one is, what recording equipment do you use for recording gameplay? I have a Blackmagic Intensity Pro, which is what we use for pretty much everything. It doesn't It doesn't record standard definition stuff, which is kind of weird. So for that, we bought an adapter. This thing, and it works pretty well. It's a Etexity RCA Composite S-Video to HDMI, and that's what we'll use for that. And between those two things, we can capture pretty much anything. What are your and Mal's favorite movie, song, or TV shows? And then he writes in parenthesis, I already know that your favorite game is Earthbound.
I first thought it meant like movie song, but it's movie song or TV show.
Whichever you prefer. I'll say my favorite movie is Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls, although I also usually say that Shawshank Redemption is the best movie. Shawshank Redemption is not my favorite movie, but it is the best movie. I like to clarify that because those are different things.
My favorite movie is Amélie.
Yeah, you
It's
like
French.
Amelie. I think my favorite TV show might be King of the Hill.
Doctor Who.
It used to be Aqua Teen Hunger Force, but King of the Hill it's a better show, and it's a really good show. And it's done,
Yeah.
which is sad, but it's a good show. What were your favorite days or episodes to record? We get asked this a lot, and I never have a solid answer.
I have a neat one that we've never said before that I really enjoy.
What's that?
One of the vlogs I really enjoyed doing was Age of Aquarium.
Why?
I don't know, I just thought that was sort of a neat one.
Where we go through and look at all the... Yeah, and actually we haven't been up to that aquarium.
We might go next month.
Yeah, with your friends?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, cool. Okay, Age of Aquarium part 2. That might be fun to do. You know what? For favorite days, I'm going to say one of my favorite days. This is kind of a random thought. The day that I met Josh Jepson, because I had been friends with him before, got the chance to know him a little bit online, and then the first time I ever met him, we'd agreed to have an awkward hug and see who could make it the most awkward experience for the other person.
When you
and
finally met.
I won, man.
You did.
I wrapped my arms around him and I was like gently like touching his back, and I maybe have touched
like,
his head
petting.
and petting him. Creeped him out, but he must not have been too creeped out because he continues to hang out with us in real life and also online. Anyway, that's all the questions for now. I really have a lot of things to thank you for. You've shown me things I never thought I would like. For example, Magic, Minecraft, Portal, and many more. I also have to thank you for all the time you put into this. I really enjoy watching your videos, and I hope you keep doing them. Sincerely, Sam from Oklahoma. Well, Sam from Oklahoma, I very much appreciate it. And Sam, wow, thank you very much. Sam included 3 packs of Dragon's Maze. This is the first time I've ever opened Dragon Maze packs. Just for the fact that we don't play Magic regularly now. We pretty much only add cards to our cube and play casually. And since Daily Pack doesn't exist, that means we open all of these right now. We usually don't read the commons because there are so many in a pack, but my uncommons in this pack are Maul of the Obsidat, Woodlet Crawler, Putrefy, and my rare is Lavinia of the 10th. And also there's a guild gate in here. I guess maybe they're just adding guild gates. Like you can get that instead of the land. I'm not 100% sure how that works.
Wow, I got a bunch of extras. Do you want to hear?
Yeah.
This is Armed Dangerous.
Poor cat. No, kitty. Down. Okay, what?
Armed and Dangerous.
Uh-huh.
Down and Dirty. So they're like these double cards.
Yeah, those are from a long time ago, but they brought them back.
Blaze Commando.
Okay.
And then I got a Mythic.
Oh, wow.
Master of Cruelties. It's a red-black demon. And then I got a Hollow Land Gate and then another Land Gate.
Okay, so the guild gates I think you were going to get anyway. It's just that you have a Mythic as a rare, and then you also have a Hollow, so it adds an extra card.
So I did awesome.
That's a good pack. Let's see what's in this pack. Uncommons in this pack are Sin Collector, Warped Physique, Profit and Loss, and then the rare is Possibility Storm, and it's got a green-white guild gate. Very, very pretty cool packs. We'll have to take a look at them in depth a little later and see if they'll fit into the cube.
First Strike and Death Touch.
Gross. Man, anyway, Sam, thank you so much for the leather, and definitely thank you for the packs. Like I said, these are the first packs of, what are you laughing about?
Whenever Master of Cruelty attacks a player and is not blocked, that player's life total becomes 1. Ooh.
That's nasty. Maybe he should definitely be thrown into the cube. Anyway, Sam, once again, thank you. These are the first packs of Dragon Maze that we've had a chance to open, and that would be a fun addition to the cube, so I appreciate that. We're going to move on to the next leather, which is from
Endicott, New York.
Endicott. I knew a guy that had the last name of Endicott, actually.
I was gonna say, it sounds familiar.
We used to play Magic with that guy. Dear StephenMail, plus Sagan and Cap, I hope you guys had a good day. We have, actually.
Kind of a lazy day.
Kind of a lazy day.
Lazy Sunday.
Well,
storming.
you can't say lazy. Lazy implies that we didn't do much. We woke up late.
And we did a lot since
We've
then.
worked all day. We just woke up really late.
I did a lot of stuff on the computer for clients.
I currently am sitting in school because we have a marching band rehearsal in about an hour and 10 minutes for our last parade, and I have my laptop with me, so I figured it was a good time to write this. It had occurred to me that in my last letter I didn't share how I found you, so here it is. I did find you through Chugga like many others did on day 703. My first reaction / thoughts were, why is he showing the food, and why is he talking about the food? I know that seems silly, or at least it does to me now. I didn't really think much of it other than that, and I went on with my day. About a week later, I saw your channel again under Chugga's channel, and I decided to give you a shot. Since I had never seen a vlog of any kind before, I had no idea what to expect. Seeing what it was, I had to watch from the beginning and started the journey without realizing what the journey was. It has been over a year and I've seen most LPs, and even had a couple friends start to watch the LPs and they really like them. I included a, strange is the best way I can describe it, comic. It is of jitters. I drew it in, I think, January when I was extremely tired and bored. Don't judge. I don't say this because of how it looks, but because I feel it is probably one of the weirder and more random things I've ever drawn. Because you share so much of your life, I'm going to include some facts about me. Here we go. My friend says 7, so number 1, I'm 17, I'll be 18 in August. Number 2, I have 2 cats, Luke and Angel. Number 3, I've played saxophone for 8 years. Number 4, I can fit in one of my school's sousaphone cases.
Those are those big tubas that are like circles that go around you that they have in marching bands with the big...
Oh! What's the difference between a sousaphone and a tuba?
They may be in a different key. One's for marching, because a tuba you have here.
Okay.
And you have your keys here.
See, my school didn't have any kind of brass or a band of any sort. So
they may be in different keys. I don't know that for sure, but one's basically a marching tuba.
Anything I'm going to learn about that stuff is going to be from you.
I played clarinet.
Anyway, number 5, I broke my arm at the end of 8th grade. Number 6, I have a scar on my right arm. Number 7, my favorite song is "Breaking the Habit" by Linkin Park. Man, I don't know how that song goes.
It starts with do do do
do do do do do do do do. Okay, I don't know. I can't think of the lyrics, but I actually I used to really I don't want to say that I was like really into Linkin Park, like they were my favorite band, but I used to regularly listen to a lot of their music, particularly was it Hybrid Theory? Reanimation is fantastic.
Meteora, that was
Meteora, Hybrid Theory, and I think Reanimation is the remix album of those 2 albums. Reanimation is fantastic. It is very, very good. And the concept is very good.
The remix of Crawling is probably one of the better songs on there, in my opinion.
Yeah, Linkin Park, when they had those albums out, were really big, and they may be bigger now, and maybe it's just because I don't listen to them as much is why I don't know that.
My second year in dance, I did a solo to My December.
This is my December. I remember that stuff. You guys are learning so much extra stuff about us. Anyway, one more quick story. I bought the Destiny Burger and Aw Piss shirt, and my friends love the Aw Piss shirt. They are surprised I've gotten away with wearing it at school. That's awesome. But they appreciate it without the full knowledge of the phrase or why I have the shirt. Anyways, since I can't think of anything else to include and I have to get ready soon, I hope you have a good rest of the day. I also want to tell you too that I really do appreciate all the work both of you do with the channels and the kindness you show your fans. It really gives me hope that decent people still exist. Sincerely, Emily, also known as Marching Ghost 13. Before I read your little PS at the bottom, I keep track of like all of the sales for the shirts and all of the different designs. The Aw Piss shirt is actually one of the, I think, the least selling, it may be the least sold design of all of the shirts. And
even over Troika City?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I honestly think that in the history of all of the, all of the history of the entire shirt store, that we've only ever sold like a handful of Aw Piss shirts. So you own just one of the few, and I think it's because people don't want to wear that. Yeah. It's funny to hear it on a video, But when people think about, wearing piss across their chest, I guess that freaks a lot of people out. But the fact that you have it and you wear it at school is so fantastic. I love it. Anyway, P.S. Happy birthday to the kiddies. And P.P.S. The day this is being sent is Luke's birthday. So happy birthday to your kitty, too. Well, belated birthday. Yeah. And then let's take a look at this very strange Jithers comic. I'm Jithers. I'm Jithers. And then there's a Bellsprout that says good for you. And then Jithers is in a trash can next to a Psyduck and says, I'm Jithers. And then Jithers is flying Pikachu with balloons. It says, I'm Jithers. And the Mew's like, Mew. And then Jithers is in a
underwater diving suit. Old-fashioned kind.
It says, I'm Jithers. And then I'm Jithers, I'm Jithers, I'm Jithers, I'm Jithers. I'm going to share this with you. If you guys can see that. In every panel, Jithers is just with another Pokemon exclaiming his name. Not that he could say much else because he is a Pokemon. Anyway, Emily, thank you very much for the incredible leather. I loved hearing your story about the shirts because that was awesome. And also how you were so confused about the vlog and it being about food. We're going to move on to the next letter, which is from
Philadelphia.
On the streets of Philadelphia. Dear Stephen and Mal, you and Mal are one of the funniest people on YouTube. I enjoy all of your videos, and your Twilight Princess LP helped me out a lot. I enjoy making art a lot, and the one thing you never do to me is judge my spelling. Then it says, hope you can read this from Tyler. And there's also pictures of the Ocarina of Time, the Oracle of Seasons, and the Oracle of Ages. You guys can kind of see that there. Those are the items from the Zelda games. Obviously, Ocarina of Time. Well, you know what they are because it's the names of the games. And then on this it says, turn over. You've played The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. You know of the Temple of Time. And then it says, my first drawing. Very, very nice. Excellent job, Tyler. Man, the Temple of Time. You haven't played Ocarina of Time because...
Enough.
Yeah, but the Temple of Time in Twilight Princess is neat because it's big, but it doesn't mean as much. In Ocarina of Time, when you get to the temple and you pull that sword, man, you go forward in time 7 years. It's a big deal.
Cool.
Just saying, Tyler's capturing that in his image. Thank you, Tyler. We're going to move on to the last thing for today, which is a package from
Rene in the Netherlands.
Dear Stephen and Mal, I have the tendency to write rather long letters, and since this is my first one directed to you both, you would not know this, but as you may have already noticed, long letters combined with my handwriting are a poor match. I have no printer though, and since written letters are a lot more personal, my handwriting, for lack of better words, will have to do. Besides, Mal being a teacher, this should be child's play for her. Right?
I sat there and looked at it. I'm just sort of skimming it while you're reading.
I don't know if you've seen past mail videos where I've read cursive, but I have a terrible time reading cursive. But I'm actually doing okay right now, so hopefully that'll continue. I have watched your LP channel for some time now and crossed over to your vlogs occasionally and enjoy both quite a bit still. I have heard LP channels often being described as a poor man's game shop, and frankly I quite agree. I enjoy being able to experience new and often even more so old games through your channel. I do not have to buy a new computer, games, or invest time and effort in doing just one thing at a time, something impossible for me due to how my brain works and one of the reasons my handwriting is this horrid, simply thanks to your channels and the work that you do. So with that in mind, thank you. Something I've been wanting to say for some time. I hope you can continue to do so for as long as you'd like to. I was also glad to read you played Neverwinter Nights, a fantastic game that I still play nearly every day and I love since it came out. It will grieve me when the last few of our community die or when new and improved technology overturns us, binding our hands. The other game I wanted to draw your attention to is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I believe I've nagged about it to you a few times, but I thought it a better way to say thanks as well were I to send it to you. So, here you are. I hope you will both enjoy a game with a world that has, just as Neverwinter Nights, amused and kept gamers and roleplayers in its grasp for decades. I hope you will LP it one day. I will also send one other thing along, a treat that's from the country I live currently. There is sugar in it, which I am aware you are not allowed too much of, so you are warned. They are known as Stroop wafers, and in my experience are things of legend to most Americans once they've had a taste. Enjoy and be well. Sincerely, Rene. P.S. Darn it, another long letter. Told you. P.P.S. Roleplay is not a dirty word. P.P.S. Yes, I know you don't want food, but my wife sends these overseas every year for birthday, so they will be fine. Well, Rene, thank you, first off, for I guess we'll start with the game. Wow, this is heavy. Holy crap. This is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I've actually heard of this game, and I know a little bit about it. I'm tempted to say that Alex has played this in the past. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of Thief, because there's a game called Thief. Maybe I'm getting them confused. Why is this so heavy? This
book.
is... Oh,
that's a big book.
That is a big stinking book. That's really cool, though. First off, thank you for this. I do want to check this out at some point. I think this is even on Steam, too, so I might be able to, like...
It does say Source down there.
Oh, it was made with Source. Maybe I can put in the code and it'll do on Steam or something. So that's very cool. Thank you for that. And also for the Stroop wafers? Yeah, Stroop wafers. Caramel Stroop wafers. Very, very cool. They're heavy.
Yeah, this box was really heavy.
Like, it's hard to explain because, like, the only thing in here was a sheet of paper and then the game and these. But this is actually more heavy than this. These are very, very heavy for this. So they must be full of sugar and absolutely delicious. Also, it's interesting that you talked about Neverwinter Nights. I did play it and I loved it. I thought it was an absolute blast. And so many of the people that I've talked to don't play it or have never played it. It seems like it was almost like a niche game. Like, it probably wasn't because there was a lot of people, but the people I knew personally around me never played it. So it's interesting to find people that they're actually still playing it because I didn't even know the servers were up. Anyway, thank you so much for the wonderful gift of the game and the food. Me and Mal are gonna have to try those and probably rot the teeth out of our head. For everyone that's sent something in today, thank you. If you'd like to send us something, you can. Go over to the channel page, click the About tab, there's the address, send something our way.
Yep.
And we've got 4 more mail videos, and then the format changes. So, you can still send mail, it's just it'll be opened a little differently. Stay tuned, we'll see you tomorrow for more mail.